Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump in the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here in our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in playing in our games, we have 2 open slots available. In the Tuesday game, the session has moved off stream because we currently only have 3 players that are playing and 1 who's returning at the end of the month. And I'm not creating an entire overlay just for 3 players. That doesn't... I don't wanna. So, if you are interested in that, be sure to reach out. Let me know. Without further ado, Glenn, tell us in your SoCal Surfer Boy voice, what happened last session?
Putting me on the Surfer Boy voice. All right. All right. So we started off last session beginning the test, going through a door that had a portrait of each of us. As we walked through, our group noticed 2 new strangers, Genesis and Cornwallis. We were separated into 4 separate rooms that we were able to see each other through. Genesis in one room, Cornwallis in another, Samdi in another, and myself and Reese in the last. Now, our first test was to determine which direction the back of our rooms were facing, and after a bit of investigating and looking around the various objects of our room, we were able to discover the directions of each of our rooms, and the main test of that was actually about trust, because when we gave our answers, if we were incorrect, bad things would have happened to us. So we had to trust that each of us were sure in the information provided for those rooms. Passing that test and getting the answers correct, the walls lifted so that the group could gather up together and head through to the next test. As we headed through to the next room, there were 5 doors on the other side of the wall, and they were locked. Before being instructed on what to do, Reese went up to one of the doors and triggered the trap, which caused the walls to start closing in on us. We were then told that this test was to determine our malleability or of some sorts, and that one of the doors would lead us out, while the others were just duds. Samdi immediately turned into a giant ape to try to brace the walls from closing in on us. Cornwallis assisted him after shooting down a door and find out that it was a dud. Glenn picked the door, it was a dud, and I believe Reese also lockpicked the door, that was a dud, and Genesis slashed her way through the correct door. We were all able to eventually get through to the other side, crawling away, and Cornwallis almost getting squished, but getting everybody out. He completed that test, but realized that there was no more remorse behind that test. It was just either, sink or swim. Heading on to the next test, to determine our flexibility and such, and our nimbleness. There were 5 doors. We got to choose which one went through which, and each heading through one of those doors, it was a series of almost like a maze of sorts for each of us to try to get through. Glenn had to jump through almost like these platforms that were appearing and disappearing, and almost to an endless abyss. So he had to jump up the platform to try to get through the door. I think Cornwallis had to swing through some webs of some sorts, and eventually the room lit on fire. He had to get through there, but he was able to make it through as well. Samdi, I believe, had to put on a blindfold and try to navigate his way through a maze of sorts, but it was pretty easy for him as he just polymorphed into a spider at blind sight and was able to get through. Reese, I believe, also had a maze of sorts with dangerous I guess, traps and such, and he was able to find a rhythm, being a bard, to able to like almost like dance his way through to the other side. And Genesis had a maze of mirrors or such, and she ended up turning herself invisible. And they were able to track through the maze that way. And as we all met up on the last, we all got through the door and led us to another room where I believe that is where we left off.
Bart, I whispered something to you in Roll20. Please read them. You missed out on one key component, where the test master was explaining how your ability to rely on certain abilities needs to be tested as well. But luckily, through some quick-witted haggling, you managed to up the difficulty of these challenges in order to keep all of your spells and abilities working.
That's what we decided to do at the very end. My bad.
A very important thing, as some of your abilities were getting completely nullified. One last thing, though. I will be shrouding each of your minds, so that I, nor anybody else, is capable of analyzing you.
Yes, that's a nice change. Never know when someone's popping in my mind.
Zombie looks away.
Did you say something, Reese?
No, just I think it's interesting that you would do that. Like, you mean the ability to go into someone's mind, or the ability to talk into someone's mind? Is that what you're trying to stop?
The ability to read. You can still communicate, no problem.
I don't know. It sounds awfully like it goes against the ability, the deal we just made about leaving our stuff alone.
I am allowing you to have your spellcraft still at your disposal. If you wish to speak to an individual, you may use spells to do so, as well as your latent abilities.
Okay. Sketchy. But
why are you blocking this?
To ensure that the legitimacy of my tests continue. And also to ensure I am not creeping around inside your minds, manipulating the tests based on that.
He's trying to sow discord. He knows that some of us are paranoid. And we use ways of mind connection to comfort ourselves as well as to communicate. So we have to communicate openly. Makes sense.
If there are additional benefits to this, so be it. However, it is also protecting you from me, spying into your minds, seeing how you think, and manipulating the tests accordingly. As I was already addressed by your Glenn. If you remember your outburst towards the end of the last one, you fucking cheater.
Yeah. Yeah, I had it.
Which reminds me, your companion that went the other direction towards the beginning. They've been dealing with some harsh trials up until now. Are you curious as to what happened to them?
I trust Bartikov.
Yeah, I was wondering where he went.
I trust him. Like if he's somewhere by himself, right? I trust he can take care of himself. Let me rephrase it that way. I don't trust him. I trust him to take care of himself.
That's fair.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
He was
Well.
invisible this whole time.
One of you,
He's just
one of
standing
you
still.
said that you were curious what has been happening to him. Would you like to see?
Yeah.
You watch as, in the center of this room, a podium begins growing out from the floor, utilizing the same tile before shifting into a different view. Then on top of that podium, a crystal ball begins descending from the ceiling down and settling into it. It shimmers for just a moment. And then you can peer through the crystal ball. Looking at Bartikov, currently walking through a chamber filled with mirrors, seeing various different horrific images behind them and destroying the mirrors as he's trying to find his way through. There's a lot of fatigue to him right now. Like he's been fighting nonstop this entire time. Bart, would you like to describe what you look like, by the way, for our new character? Oh, wait. Tim, you know what Bart looks like.
I know what Bart looks like.
It's a shame.
I remember when he rolled out the new character art. So,
Yep.
Dem thighs.
It's only gotten worse, really. Although he does look significantly less ooze corrupted at the moment. It seems like whatever influence was over him previously has not gone away, but gone dormant for a while. As if that hunger behind his eyes was sated. However briefly. He does, however, the one thing that you, Tim, would notice is different about him since the last time you saw him is that he has a significant amount of burn scars down his left side.
oh,
Strange, considering he is immune to fire damage whilst wearing his armor.
yeah, but I also remember
Yeah.
you setting an entire section of the world on fire permanently and changing the landscape. So,
I did do that, yes.
I mean, it's a small segment, but a segment nonetheless.
yes.
We just set the fucking oil flats on fire. That's all.
Joey updated a map. That's how significant it was.
So you all see him
yeah.
struggling, wandering through here and breaking the mirrors in front of him, trying to discern his way out. I was testing his ability to survive, utilizing mental tactics in order to deprave him of some semblance of certainty. As such, he's been running in there for what feels to him for hours.
Can I incite a voice?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no. This creature's emotions are impossible to read or comprehend.
Damn. Never mind.
Glenn's just staring at the crystal ball, cheering, "Let's go, Bart! Let's go!"
Reese is gonna take this opportunity. He's gonna sit down, crisscross applesauce, and just relax for a minute. That's it.
I mean, yeah, if Bart's been running through a hall of horrors for, in his mind, hours on end, whilst Glenn might be cheering him on, Bart is starting to come apart at the seams a little bit. You see, he's just screaming at the various reflections he sees. No words, just and smashing. He's not using the spear. He's using the warhammer because that feels more appropriate for breaking mirrors. So there's just thunderclaps and lightning every time he smashes one of these things. Truly, you see the descent into a man's inner madness.
Looks like he's having a hard time there.
Yes, he seems incapable of finding his way out of there. A shame, really. I had hopes for the one immune to the fires.
He'll be fine. The definition of fortitude is Barkov, so fortitude and resilience.
I really thought you said the definition of 42, and I was very
No.
confused.
The definition of
Fortitude.
resilience is able to withstand or recover quickly from difficult conditions.
You just
Oh,
summed up
God.
our soldier right there.
I want to cast Sending and targeting Bart.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, let me just see.
Well, you do have to roll me a d20, Samdi.
Oh, goody. What's the DC? No, not a 1.
Not a 1.
Oh, so close.
I'm not going to use all my words, but this is the only way I can think of contacting him. I'll just post it in. I'll say it openly, I don't care.
Okay. So you can say it out loud, Samdi.
In Bart's mind, did you hear the sound of Samdi's disapproving voice? You do know it's all in your head. Take a fucking breath.
Bart, you hear his voice. And you may attempt to heed his words. Would you like to give me a charisma saving throw?
Absolutely. I can do those. Those are supposedly my thing.
Supposedly.
I mean, I got a plus 15. I should hope that I can. No. I mean, yeah, 21. There you go.
You manage to calm your emotions and continue wandering through the path of the various mirrors. As you are doing so, you do find that as soon as you can look through all of these illusions that are trying to belittle your mind, it is far easier for you to maneuver through the maze. Turns out that you've been walking in circles for the past several hours without realizing it. And it was in between all of these mirrors that the door outside resides.
Standing.
So, do you go to the door?
Yeah. We should try and find my friends.
All right. As soon as you open the door, another door appears next to all of your allies. And you walk inside, and you see a new character. Cornwallis, please describe yourself again.
Cornwallis is a 7.5-foot hippo, wearing a mixture of armor and military uniform, and carrying a large, heavy crossbow.
And when he says hippo, he means it literally.
Yes.
Yep. I feel that I may in fact have gone insane. Hi guys. How are you doing?
Quiet down. I'm trying to watch my friend Bart. Oh, hey Bart.
No, the hippo is real.
And there's also another tiefling in the room, but we'll let
Fantastic.
her describe herself when she's here next week.
Them.
Them describe themselves. Thank you.
Sorry, I jumped on the chance.
Not gonna lie to you, Barkov. If you would have died, it would have been nice to know that spear wouldn't end me one day.
Oh, please. I could never deprive you of the constant anxiety. It keeps you
Okay.
humble.
Does it?
I'm already humble. I'm the definition of humble. What are you talking about?
Some say I'm the most humble man around.
Yeah, I'm the most humble person I know. God dang
The
humble.
definition of humble is having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own importance.
Yeah, it's
I can easily discern that that is a lie.
debatable.
I can already tell that I'm going to hate this person.
Definition of hating a person, that guy.
Is that all coming from the giant, like,
No,
Furry
that's Spider
spider thing.
Samdi.
No, that's my,
Oh,
that
no,
was my
that's
former
Sabi's-
form.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say because that make that so much worse for my mental state if that was what was delivering these lines.
Did you see a spectral spider? No.
Reese is gonna take this time to kind of relax and go. Do we have time before the next task?
If you so desire, you may remain in this room. The room does connect towards various other areas, and your next task will be discovered by all of you investigating these various areas until you find it.
So we
Take
have
the time you need.
So we have time. I say we take a short rest for a second, right? And then while we're doing that, just kind of figure this out because he's trying to sow paranoia into us. So I think we need like a phrase or something.
Praise for what?
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. Like the one thing that like keeps bugging me is he said, "Can you trust each other?" in the very beginning of all of this.
Right. Why is that bothering you?
I don't know. It just it's like messed with me since we got in here.
Well, you're not doing a very good job of staving off the paranoia then.
One of us has to be paranoid.
I don't know, Reese. I think we're all amongst friends here.
Let me see your weaver eggs.
You want to see my? Why do you want to see my egg?
Because it's a one type item.
I mean, you see my amulet.
That's
It's just-
fine. Let me see the egg, and I pull out my egg, and I put it back.
I think it's a good idea to unplug the egg from where it is, considering its constitution.
Oh, this is
Is it-
true. Let me see your
is it-
cloak then, for Glenn.
My cloak.
Yeah, because you have it
The
wrapped
cloak
around it.
wrapped
and,
around it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
It's weird. It's just I'm trying to just.
Is that gonna
This is for me.
is that gonna calm you down, buddy?
A little bit.
Odd.
Knowing that there's a one unique type item that you guys might or might not have, it would calm me down. I don't know. It's just, and then I have no like nets for Cornwallis or Genesis either. So like that's gonna be my concern.
So my concern is with my why specifically the egg? Because that's kind of like, that's something that I'm trying to like keep safe and out of sight of whatever's going on out here. You really want something like unique, like unsheath, harmonious.
Harmonious.
This is probably one of the most unique things you'll ever see in this world.
That's true. Okay. Glenn, you get a pass. Samdi,
Fuck
give me your
off.
egg.
What's your egg? Show me
I
your
don't
egg.
know. Why is it so hard for you guys to show an egg?
I think
I-
he is
'cause I care
male
about my egg.
crocodile.
Hmm. Sure. What about you, Bartakov?
Sure. 1 second. Reach into his backpack and wait. Am I get the backpack? Yeah, be in the backpack. Pulls out the egg,
Looks good to me.
burning hot. Like takes a piece of ration, puts it on top. It's sizzling, but he's holding it in his hands.
Okay.
Like
Wraps it back in tinfoil, puts it back in the bag.
like frying an
Okay.
egg on a car roof.
Yep.
Because he said we can't trust each other, and he took out our ability to read minds. So it just, I don't know, it's just rubbing me the wrong way. It's just me, and maybe it's just me. It's just me.
Like I said before, Reese, we're all amongst friends here. The only two strangers are those two over there, Cornwallis and Genesis, and they seem to be good folk. Going through some trials that as I examine some of the scuffs and marks on Cornwallis from his trials. It's like,
For
you know,
now.
yeah, you know, he went through some stuff too. So we're all in this together.
As I open up my flask of coffee and I take a sip. For now.
It hasn't been an hour since we got here, right?
It has.
Oh, has it? Okay.
In total, all of the exploring, talking, investigating. Definitely over an hour.
Yeah. Then I want to cast See Invisible again with
Yep. See invisibility. Back up.
Can I make
seem
an active
extremely-
perception around the room?
Oh.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Can I make an active perception around the room?
Sure.
Dang.
You still see that eye. That's been present everywhere you've been so far.
I'm assuming my see invisibility is still up, right? Because I casted mines in the last trial.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yours will end probably like 10 minutes before Samdi's.
Yeah. Anything of note? Ethereal wise?
Nothing that you notice on a 14?
Dang. Yeah, because now he's got me paranoid too about some shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, it feels weird. It feels different, and I don't like it. I can control most things. I can't control this entity, and that's what's concerning.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta accept that
No,
not everything is under your control. You know,
that's not true.
that is very true, man.
There's a way. There's always a way.
I respect that.
Yeah, Reese is just gonna take advantage of the short rest and attempt to short rest.
Okay. Give me a wisdom save. Let's see how well you short rest.
the paranoias.
Can you rest? You
Can I
said it, you're paranoid.
Yeah, I am. I've been paranoid since last week. Let's do. I don't have a lucky. Yeah, I'll just roll it. 16.
Good. You can rest.
Okay.
You complete a short rest.
I'm gonna do a song of rest while I'm doing it to try and use the music by just humming to myself to try and calm myself down.
Don't stop believing.
Don't stop.
Your motivation song. It's the eye of the tiger.
If anyone decides to short rest, by the way, they get an extra D10.
Yeah, I'm good.
I believe you're the
Oh,
only
no.
one missing hit points.
No, I'm down a couple.
Oh, your
Right.
token didn't update on this map.
Oh,
I think
I'm down.
Genesis as well might have
no,
got hit.
she's not down. They're not down any.
Okay.
Well, my own hit points. I was only down 4, so
Yeah, you
Yeah, I'm
have to.
showing
you have to hit it.
84 on my token. I'm showing 84 on my token, but 112 my full hit points on my character sheet, so
Okay.
Huh.
pass.
You also have to use a hit die in order to get the bardic.
well, that was my hit die. So I don't need the other one because the hit die maxed.
Sweet
it.
Jesus.
And then the D10.
Give myself a couple of temp hit points.
So 7 plus 4, 11.
What monstrosity have you created, Tim?
He's just a ranger.
He's just a ranger.
Nothing exciting.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
I also get my inspirations back, which is nice.
Oh, I can use arcane recovery on a short rest. Nice.
That is its entire point.
Yeah, my main thing was trying to get my inspirations back.
You guys think? Do you guys think we'll get another one?
He's patient, so probably.
Yeah, you know what? I won't use Arcane Recovery. I'll save it.
Before the short rest, I will convert some sorcery points to a 4th level spell slot, and by using a dice, I'll gain 5 back.
I'm gonna attempt ascending outside of this pocket realm, or whatever it is,
You know what? On second thought, I'm going to take this.
All right, who to?
to Wilson, the great ice chongo of the north.
D20.
Yeah.
Okay.
16.
It reaches.
Oh, nice. It doesn't die. That's good. How are you doing? We are working our way through the tree, moving as fast as possible. Where would you like to meet? This is Reese. Well, this Reese.
Heaven is quite beautiful.
Oh shit.
I am no longer that ape. My friend killed me. Be wary of his strength. The heavens is a different plane of existence.
Yes. I look over. Wilson died.
Rest
No.
in peace.
Shame.
Kind of like that guy too.
I wonder if I can resurrect him. We'll see.
Sorry, I never thought about using sending to dead people.
Usually they don't have mouths. Maybe he's like, just euphoric on poison or something. Maybe he's not actually dead. Maybe he's just like really poisoned and psychedelic
Reese,
out.
he's dead.
Yeah, probably. Damn, that sucks.
Mm. Here's to looting his cave later.
Yeah. I pull out the sword and go, that sucks. And I put the sword back. Yeah, that's all I got for right now. Did you guys want to start investigating around, since I said that the next trial will take place once we find whatever it is here?
Yeah. Take start looking around a bit, see what we got.
Like guidance, Glenn.
Okay. So, Glenn, you begin wandering about. As soon as you take a few steps looking for what is past, you begin to see these doors appear around you. All of them, however, completely open. They allow you to see inside, and in there, you peer that you're in a hallway, a corridor that expands out into a very large area. You see, within this large area, it would appear that you're in an area that reminds you vaguely of the academy grounds that you were in previously. The walls, the floors, the tiling, the system, the imbued various forms of magic into the architecture all resonate with you. However, it has a different scheme of magic. Go ahead and roll your investigation. Or if you're going to look into the scheme of magic, you can roll an Arcana.
They're the same for me, so what does Glenn want? I'll
I
do
got
an
a
Arcana.
0 in both.
I'll do an Arcana. I have guidance, right?
Yes,
you do.
I'm right next to you too. So just
Awesome.
keep your hands up.
Nice. And a D4. Nice. 21.
21. Not 22. Anyways.
Not a worshiper anyway. I got monkey.
I know. But we love 22. And the other group just found out what 22's been doing. Anyways, that'll be fun. So, it would appear that this runic marking is of transmutation origin. Everything in here adaptable and changeable to the whims of the individuals that oversee them. This wing that you are in has to be the, well, transmutation wing. And as that, it is the most safe and protected wing that you can probably go to. Just from wizards and the likes. The portions of traps being a different wing, of course. But that's to be determined. What's interesting, though, is the weaving of runes inside seems to have been altered. It's not just the typical generic runes of transmutation. Instead, there seems to be a system imbued into it that adapts into a control, a center of union that it has in here.
Like a main room of control or something like that.
Something like that.
I'll say to the rest of the party. I don't know why, but this all seems familiar.
Well, you used to be a student here.
Yeah, the structures are really giving off, and I'll relay the rest of the information and just say it does seem like there's like a control center or such, or a point of interest. I think it's going to be that way, down that hall. It's supposed to be safe, but definitely been tampered with.
Interesting. I think that's where our homie is. Hey, there's Monkey. Is he actually there?
No, I mean,
Okay.
sure, he's hanging out with you guys, but he's not here.
Okay.
He's always here. He's always here.
He's hearing your heart.
I wish he would actually fucking contribute. I feel like he's left us on our ass for the last several months.
I don't know. He randomly gave us a lot of luck, so I don't know.
He gives me all the inspiration I need every single day.
Did you drop a bunch of inspiration? Yeah, I think the best bet is to go towards the control room, no? Be laughing this entity is just a scrawny little dude in a chair.
Well, hello there.
Yep. Hello there. Oh no.
Don't
Hey.
look at the gnome behind the curtain.
It's like a Wizard of Oz moment.
I mean, would you put it past me?
You do
So-
know how you like your gnomes.
Hmm. Ew.
I'm going to guidance Glenn one more time though, just to be on the safe side.
So, you begin wandering down that hall, entering in towards this section that has various different open archways, these beautiful displays of books and tomes, all perfectly well kept and maintained. This various libraries in this corridor seem to be organized specifically without any clear labeling whatsoever. You see that there's a total of 6 of these library rooms.
library rooms. I'm going to crisscross applesauce for a second, right? And I'm gonna start ritually casting detect magic. And I go, there might be something with the books.
It seems so.
Bing! Wow, there's a lot of magic in here, Reese. Lots of magic everywhere.
And for unique magic.
Con save. Let's see if you can avoid getting a migraine looking at all this different magic glowing in your eyes. Just imagine you cast detect magic, and it's just strobe lights of magic pinging nonstop all around you.
Nice.
Natural 20, or no, not dirty 20. Dirty 20.
I'll give you 1 minute of being able to withstand all of this without having to roll again. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
You got this.
I am power. 34.
Ooh. On the other side of this chamber, there appears to be something glowing with illusion magic compared to everything else in here, that it has a glow of conjuration or transmutation.
Okay. I let everyone know that all the books and everything around here has conjuration and transmutation, except for over there, there's illusion. I'm gonna stop the concentration before I hurl.
I think it was isn't it like the other books where they kind of like translate for you when you look into them? That's probably something to do with the magic stuff.
I don't know.
An illusion, you say?
Yeah, it's over there. It's that section right there.
So we got some trickery afoot over there. Let's go check that out.
Little sensory overload for a second. Give me a second. At least Bart's aura's here. I feel calm.
Yeah. Missed this aura. It's a nice aura.
Honestly, yeah, I missed the aura too.
It's a
Oh wait,
nice feel.
technically the save was more then. Hey.
So, you head over to that object that pinged as illusory for you, and it's a wall. The back
Oh,
wall
boy.
of this library. It appears to be a solid wall.
I guess we got to turn around. That's it.
Fuck it, Basil.
Well, end of it. End of the story here, guys.
And I'm sorry, let's go. I'm mojitos. While we're looking through, I also want to take a look at all the books and see if anything like pops out.
Okay. Looking at some of them, I mean, inside of this chamber, it appears to be records of punishments.
Oh Hey, Glenn, I think this guy's this wing is more towards your Glenstrider people because you guys are enforcers, right?
Of such. I think
Yeah.
my family in particular were a little bit on the, psychotic side.
The enforced.
What do you think, Cornwallis? What do you think about all these books?
Never
Right.
been a giant reader myself. Yeah.
You ever heard of Blitzera Academy before?
I think he was still speaking. Keep going.
Oh, sorry.
No, I don't know that I've ever heard of the Academy. Like I said, I've never been a giant reader. What's the Oh no, I have heard of the Bellatrix Academy. The Genesis won't stop talking about it half the time. They are a big fan of some series of books.
Oh god.
Yeah. But I'm more interested in the illusionary door than I am the books. I'm gonna go try and push on the illusionary wall.
Okay.
Does it feel firm?
Roll me a nature check.
Oh, that's the wrong roll. Sorry. Oh, well, you know, it was the same either way. 15.
So, it feels different than how you would expect a stone wall to feel. Feels wooden in nature.
This wall feels more like wood than stone.
I'm in fire.
I'm gonna break out the hatchet that I keep in the on my back, and I'm just gonna swing it into the
Give him a
wall.
guidance.
All right, give me an attack roll.
I'll ignore the +2. I don't get archery for a hand axe.
Throw it. Throw
I guess
it
that's
at
true.
them.
I would if I threw it.
Yeet.
It's not a thrown weapon.
Hand axe can be thrown.
Yes.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not even improvised. You can just throw it.
Yeah.
That's its own
Actually. So, anyways,
I didn't throw it though, so just a 20.
20 hits the wall. Roll your damage.
For Christ.
4.
You slash, and you see a couple of splinters come off the wall.
The
A
is
stone
splinter.
wall has splinters.
That's not right.
Maybe it's special stone, you know? Woodstone.
Woodstone.
Only-
Maybe it's woodstone.
If only I
I'm
could
not a
turn myself
carpenter.
into a giant termite.
I've heard of wood taking stonish properties if it petrifies, but not the other way around.
Hey, man. I'm not proficient with carpentry today. I don't know.
Hey, when we were Joey, question.
Yeah.
When we were on the lake, you gave me a pretty broad idea of what I saw there in terms of beasts, right?
Yeah.
Are beavers a part of that area?
No.
No, fuck.
No. If you were near a more secluded area with streams, probably. But you weren't near the streams.
Now you're a beaver.
And there's no swamp beavers, so.
Not with that attitude. I will forcibly delocate a couple of beavers.
You live here now.
You are now a swamp beaver.
Isn't a swamp because of a lack of running water?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so beavers don't like
It'd be
it.
beaver paradise.
No, because then they don't have anything to do.
Yes, but isn't...
Why would I build a dam? There's no reason to build a dam.
Yeah, but the dam response is due to running water. The dam response. Okay, anyway. The psychology of beavers aside, I have nothing.
I'm gonna try and hack more into this wall and see if I can.
Is
Open
playing the
up.
warriors limited to ranged attack?
Oh, that's a good question. Learn John. It says a creature.
Nah.
Now that I read it.
The door is not a creature currently.
Oh, that's good to know at least.
If I cast animate object, we'd have fixed the situation because we could just make it move away. But yeah, no.
I'll run up and punch the door in a second, but I'm gonna, I guess, look through. I want to look through. I guess I'm looking for entry logs for this. What was it? This area of like the tortured or something, whatnot.
Roll me an investigation, please.
What do I got? I got one
You
more
wanna-
d6. Yeah, I got one more d6. I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna save that.
I was gonna say, can I be assisting him since I'm also looking through books right now?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Let's
Systems.
see if I get higher. Nope. So 14.
14. You find a couple of books, just a few, that have records of shit.
Oh, really?
Whoa, like
No.
with corn?
Which Glens were the
It's the bathroom schedule.
murder
That
hobos?
makes sense.
Rippers.
Glen Rippers. A few different stray Glen Rippers that were sought after and executed abruptly for the atrocities that they were committing.
In those logs, Glenn, was there anything about the sword Para since this is from this place? Perun?
Haruni.
Yeah,
Nothing that
He said
he's
he-
been able to find. There's a lot of
Okay.
books in here.
I believe it.
But
Uh,
Cornwallis, you've been hacking away at the door.
Yeah.
Congratulations. After hacking for probably a good solid minute or two, you end up breaking away enough of the area that reaching your hand, you can feel that through this illusion, there's an opening behind the door. You can't see anything, of course, because of the illusion. But you have broken away enough that you could squeeze inside.
All right, I'm gonna try and squeeze through.
Venturing forth into the other side, it would appear that there is this central system here, an office. It looks remarkable, beautiful. The mahogany desk in front of you speaks of authority as well as culture. Various different knickknacks placed upon it that are completely unmoved since the day that they were last placed there. There's not a blemish inside of this room, and there appears to be 2 chairs on the other side of that desk, across from it. Inside of the one chair, you can see there's an indent in it, like something is sitting there unseen. And I think this is where we'll go ahead and take our break. When we come back, maybe we find out what is in that chair. Welcome back, everybody. So, where last we left off, Cornwallis was by himself through the wall, staring at a chair that has an indent, as if somebody is sitting in it. As you stare at this, the chair swivels slightly in your direction.
Yeah, there's like an office back here, and it looks like there's like somebody invisible in a chair. Hello, Mr. Whoever you are in the chair.
Somebody is going to stick his head through the wall.
You look in the chair, and sitting down inside of their chair, there appears to be a puppy. Pure white, with black trimming around the edges of its upwards facing ears. The eyes are this beautiful blue, and the tongue is lolling to the side, left, as it is smiling at everybody.
Oh, look, a snack.
Somebody psychic glance.
Somebody will out loud say it's probably fake, but it's a dog.
You also see the eye in the corner.
I rotate my head towards the eye and say, "Did you expect me to say anything else?"
You can't be magically scryed on or looked at, right? Divination magic doesn't work on you?
No, nothing works on me.
Yeah, so it
Oh,
doesn't.
nothing.
There's nothing. You're invisible.
Yeah, but speak to myself. Why the fuck not?
Yeah. The dog becomes visible as it looks over at you, Cornwallis. Hello. I decided to take a shape that might be less threatening since you found your way inside.
Is this the voice of the guy that's been driving us around?
Coming from the dog.
And you chose dog?
Well, from the time where I was capable of reading through minds, I found out that many of you have soft spots for these furry, bestial creatures with little to no use or purpose whatsoever.
I think that part's probably debatable, but it's disconcerting for a dog to talk, so I'm not really sure you're getting what you're going for here.
How is that disconcerting? You have an awakened crocodile that speaks as well.
I was going to say, you are a hippo and that is a crocodile. How is the talking dog disconcerting?
Well, and I am a talking hippo, but...
As well as the
That's not the
talking
point.
dead man out there.
The more you say, the more I'm understanding your point of view.
Alright, so maybe you have a point.
Wait until you see the talking anus we have back in camp.
What? I don't know that I want to go back to your guys' camp now.
It's fine.
We did have a talking gorilla earlier.
Or the talking garbage disposal.
You should see the talking house that we had at one point. It's literally a cabin outside.
It's not a house. It's a hut.
Home.
It's a very small hut that could fit like one fisherman comfortably.
Sorry,
in
my
there.
dog's bugging me. I gotta see if he wants to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. So, you have found where I reside. What are you going to do about it?
Glenn, this is you. I pushed Glenn far into the hole. Get in there.
Looking at the atrocities my family, reading through the atrocities my family has committed, closing the book. All right, buddy.
It's mostly murder, to be fair.
Okay. I mean, it's still bad. But
And mass
that doesn't
murder.
alleviate anything.
Just in case
Yeah.
there's anything nefarious that he's doing. Bart, you should probably go in there with him.
Sure, why not? I'll keep him safe.
I'll cast resistance on. I'll do the cantrip resistance on to Glenn. There you go.
I guess it's I mean, you're a puppy right now, but I guess it's finally good to put a face to the voice.
Hello. Pleasure.
So, are you you mind answering a few questions that I have now that you're right in front of us?
I may answer as I see fit.
Well, let's get the introductions out of the way then. My name is Glenn Ripper. Nice to meet you. Can I get a name?
You cannot. There is no name that I possess.
All right. I guess I'll just call you Buddy. So, Buddy, what can you tell me about the Glen Rippers, huh?
The information you're looking for resides right out there. The Glen Rippers were abysmal monstrosities that thought it was their purpose in life to reconstitute what it meant to be a mage and who was allowed access to such a, well, classification.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm getting the gist of what my family has been up to, but anything you could tell me about myself, been kind of a mystery to me, and you know, it's good to know a little bit about one's past. You know who I am by any chance? Because I don't know.
You are not in my direct records that I have.
Well, that's great. Insight check.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna use my game advantage for this. Thank God I did.
This
An 18.
creature seems impossible to read.
Great. Well, you kind of just defeated half the purpose that I came here for then. And I can't tell if you're telling the truth or a lie. The other objective that we came here for was to see what was going on inside the tree and stop any bad mishaps going about. And you seem to be the one in control of that. So unless you can give me a reason to not try to deck you in the face right now, I think I'm going to deck you in the face.
It raises its paw towards you. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, God.
You have resistance.
I have resistance and I have Bart's aura.
That is correct.
All right, here we go. Gonna punch the puppy. That's 20.
You begin walking towards it with your fist raised.
Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna do it.
I must say, I am quite surprised that you are capable of doing that to me. If it would please you instead, who you are is not knowledgeable to me because of the limitations I've been able to divine from you.
So you're telling me to let you inside my head?
Oh, I was already in there. And I have to say, it is incredibly disorganized and destroyed. As if the memories that reside within your mind have been terminated.
Yeah, right. It's just like a bunch of blank holes in there. You know, I can't. Every time I try to remember something, it just pops up black. And then there's this freaking laughter in the back of my head. Do you know anything about that?
You know, I think if you let down your defenses a little, and let it in deeper, it might be able to unpick some of that for you.
I don't think any of that is true. You should know this more than anyone as someone who lets entities in their head, Bardakov.
And it has only worked out positively for me.
No, it hasn't.
I don't know. I'm pretty powerful.
I don't know, Glenn. I would be against letting anything into my head, but that's just me.
I am not worried about being let into your mind. I was already in there. But there are limitations and blockers put in there. Things that I was not aware resided within your mind.
So, if I let you back in, or if you try to go back in, could you unblock those?
I could not. You see, my limitations are, generally speaking, frustrating. I only have access to controlling this domain, the aspects and attributes within it. Now, my limitations are not very vast whatsoever. However, they are infuriating. If I was given the ability to control people within my domain, I believe I would be capable of peering into your mind. And removing such blockers. However, your allies will not allow you to do this, for fear of me being a malevolent creature of some variety.
Well, it doesn't seem like you have done any actions to prove them wrong. Your tests seem pretty malevolent.
Have I been malevolent? I've been curious. I've been learning. I have not been malevolent.
You put us through at least two sets of tests that were pretty much just sink or die. Die or die.
Testing your limitations is a part of a researcher's purpose. And you all agreed to my terms.
Well, based on what I've seen, even though you say you are learning, and what I've experienced, the power to be able to control people, even just within your domain, seems like a big irresponsibility for me to hand over to you, and rather selfish of me to just, in order to unlock my memories, give that to you. So I think you're pitching the wrong sale here.
I was not requesting. I was simply stating what I could do for all of you.
I don't like the fact that he can control someone, and I don't like the idea that Bart right now just mentioned letting people in. So I'm gonna do one of these. Right? I'm gonna lift my arm up. I'm going to touch a tattoo on my arm. And I'm going to, because I don't know, I felt unsure about Bardakov the minute he freaking stated that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the contract to know the exact location of where Bardakov is. If he's next to me, it shouldn't be an issue. Not that one.
Me for picking the fun option.
So I've been trying to figure out a way to figure out if I get Glenn's situation with the thing. But yeah, I'm gonna use my action to discern the exact location of where Bardakov is. I have a contract with him that if I say the word please, he's got to give me that item. It's the second one.
Well, First off, thank you very much, Asa, for that very generous donation. How are we divvying that up? How many to each player? It's 5 to a player. And how many to the DM? It's 10 to the DM. Reese.
Hold on. Can you repeat that? Repeat it to me.
It's $5 towards player. $5
Okay.
for a player.
I was reading that as
10
5
for the
rerolls to a player and 10 rerolls to a DM. Is that?
It's $10 to a player,
Yes.
$5
Okay.
or $5 to a player, 10 to the DM. Sorry.
Which is why I was confused
Yes. Fair.
and highly concerned.
Fair. Alrighty. So, let me read this ability. Which ability is it?
The contract.
The
On
bottom
your
one.
turn, you can use you can use your action to call upon the Inferno to reveal the exact location and plane a creature that signed one of your contracts.
Has Bart ever signed a contract?
Yes, I have a contract with him that let him go into the Asmodeus Church, and he's got to give me one item at any point. I have to just say please.
That was not a signed contract. That was a verbal one you gave him.
I have a tattoo for it.
Oh, that's how you manifest the...
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Do me a solid. Roll me a d20.
Oh shit, dog. Oh yeah,
Oh.
he probably could resist it. That makes
Okay.
sense.
You sense him right next to you.
Okay, I'll just make sure. Okay, so Bartikov's 100% here. Okay, Bart, why are you telling people to let people in your head?
It's Glenn. He'll work it out.
No.
His head is rather empty. There is a good amount of real estate there.
Savage.
He
Dunk,
just
dunk.
stated it as well. It's very true. He's got empty spaces in there. I've seen them.
Damn.
Look, we're tough guys. We can work this out.
Never stated that.
Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure none of us are pod people now. Because I saw one turn into a spider, which is Somdi. Glenn has been curious, and Bart has passed the contract. Okay, cool. My paranoia is aside at this point.
You're very paranoid.
I am.
Come to realize
This is
that is his
definitely
default.
a high point in his paranoia, but unfortunately, he is like this a lot of the time.
It's got to be exhausting.
It is.
He really is.
Oh. So, buddy,
Yes.
what are you trying to accomplish here in this giant tree in the forest?
I do not understand your question.
What is your function? What is your purpose?
I do not have one. My designation was never brought to me. Thwarted shortly before I started maturing.
What do you want to do then?
I don't understand that one either.
Okay.
Is wanting something what you all do?
I think we all have goals to strive for in life and afterlife.
Curious.
I think each and every one of us here in the room has one goal or another.
Very curious. Is that what it means to be immortal?
What it means to be immortal.
And by the way, this adorable puppy has been wagging its tail the whole time.
Right. Talking to a puppy.
Yes, you are. We have to make sure the cannon stays.
No, not the cannon.
Bitches love cannons.
God.
I guess another question I've been itching to have. If you don't know who you are, do you know who created you? You seem like someone who's like very new to all this.
I am aware of what my creator is. Or, more accurately, who and what it is.
Can you elaborate further?
Yes, and I will assume that that was your attempt at having me elaborate further, as you stated. My creator was Glenn Strider. He found me in here and decided to use my construction and purpose and rewrite it. Before this form, I had a mortal one. Much different, as you can presume. Then I was reconstructed. Made stronger. But before my purpose was given to me, Glenn Strider had to leave.
Where did he go?
He was being chased away. Apparently, his purpose, as he saw himself having, was not to the liking of everybody else.
Are you Finn?
Finn. That name brings familiarity with it.
Spark any memories there? Maybe some of trying to get back together with a group of people.
There is only one record here of a Finn, and I do not have access to it. It resides within something living, or conscious, or mortal. I can't discern which it is.
In your domain?
Yes.
Yeah. You need someone to go investigate that, because I'm kind of curious about what information holds on Finn too.
You are welcome to investigate things after our trials are conducted.
Right. Well, I think that wraps up my questions here until we finish the trials. I mean, once we're done with all these trials and such, you think you could tone it down a bit, whatever you got going on here with this tree, because it seems to be disrupting the balance of nature outside of it.
No. We disrupt what nature is to this realm. However, what I am is necessary for this tree. More appropriately, what resides inside.
Inside? Besides you?
The grounds. The remains of this Academy Hall.
What's inside the grounds of the Academy Hall?
I think it's that creature that's gonna be unleashed if all the monkeys die.
Powerful magic is here. Magic that is not accessible any longer. Magic that I protect. I suppose I do have a purpose. To protect these grounds. And all of you are a danger to them.
Would be nice to know what exactly you're protecting us from. Because if it is something that's extremely dangerous and shouldn't be let out to the world, then I think we should leave you to your business and maybe even help support you.
It is not what is in here that is dangerous to the outside. It is what is in the outside that is dangerous if they have what is in here. And all of you being here is dangerous. You all are enemies to these grounds.
How can we not be an enemy of the grounds?
He is a Glen Ripper. The Glen Rippers sought what is in here. The dog tilts its head to the side. Elimination is the only recourse.
Yeah, but like, not everyone's the same. That's what it's like to be mortal. We can all choose and we can all change.
I have seen physical changes without any emotional intelligence witnessed by any of you.
You mean you haven't seen any emotional change?
Or intelligence.
Okay. I think intelligence change, we've demonstrated that
Emotional
by adopting.
intelligence change. You all are
trying to-
emotionally the same individuals when you entered as you are right now.
And you're trying to see what that looks like?
I see it, and that is how I know you are a danger. Your
Okay.
designation is now a threat.
Oh, good. I retract my head from the opening.
I assure you, you check for yourself. I don't know much about my past as a Glen Ripper, and learning about it, kind of want to. This journey so far about me finding myself has been learning about the deeds of sins that my family has committed, and if I can do anything, it would be trying to right those wrongs. And I feel like I've been trying to do that. And believe me, buddy, I'm not trying to be a danger here. What you're saying here, if it gets out, would be a danger to the world, because this is something that can, if it is wielded by the outside, it causes problems. Then I think we would all want to prevent that from happening. But we would need to know what this is, and as long as it's in here, it's not also being used for nefarious purposes.
The assumption that you all were working with, two of you at least, was under the assumptions of lying being a common recourse of mortals, a common tactic utilized, one that I should anticipate commonly amongst you.
But that was because of developments of past. We have to take that, what we learned from the past, and take that forward. That's the only reason why I'm a paranoid nut job. You've been nothing but hostile since we've entered, with traps that have nearly put us in death. Literally, one of the second tasks you gave us was dodge or die. So yes, we're gonna be a little bit on the paranoid side. 'Cause one of us has to be.
Something I need
If
a
you would-
perception check from you, by the way.
If you recall,
Oh, boy.
my paranoia has succeeded multiple times thanks to Glenn.
Game
So there
advantage,
has been
please.
changes.
Yeah, just because I said that. Well,
How did everything go
Bruce was
great?
saying. Game
Oh.
advantage.
Oh, I fucked up.
Didn't need it. 23. The world, it keeps a shifting.
Yeah, I'm trying to make the background
Looks-
border not white. It pisses me off.
Oh, that's just the.
If you shift it down and back up, it goes to actually adjust to the colors. 23. Samdi, you hear movement from outside the library. Something not subtle moving towards you all.
I will also non-subtly, because I fucking can't, move towards the edge of the library and stick my little crocodile head out.
Okay. This will be the edge of the library, for all intents and purposes.
What doth I see?
It should be loading.
I will scream when I.
Aye.
You all hear this coming from Sandy.
Quiet down. I'm trying to have a conversation with Buddy here.
You see it raise one of its arms towards you, and this large spiral of energy begins pulsing out.
I see.
Initiative, everybody.
You still have to get the alacrity, something.
Yep. I'll never get that. I'll never get that nat 20 back again. But hey, I got close.
Joey, come on.
Oh yeah. I'm loving this.
Two to the DM. The rest go to the group. If there's an extra, it goes to Glenn Jack, obviously.
Thank you.
You wanna re-roll that too then, Joey?
That's how many then?
Probably. I'm mathing that out now.
Okay,
So inspirations. There we go.
Yeah.
Asa, thank you, Asa. Remember, you guys have to ask Monkey for help if you're going to use it. Which I am
ask
going
Monkey
to
for
use
help.
my first
I
one.
always ask Monkey. Come on.
Hey, remember the hypothetical we had when we first interacted with this?
Calculator. So 100
I think so.
minus 20
wanna put
divided
that to
by
a test
6
now?
is 13.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see what.
Oh,
what
you'll
you're...
see it as soon as you walk out of that little
So-
I
cubby.
see a corner of it. I see an
2 times
eyeball.
6.
It's like
Oh
a-
no. Oh no.
Oh yes.
So that's
Yes.
2 to each player, with the extra one going to Glenn.
So three-
I'm still not using any of them, Asa.
Uh,
Stroke.
We miss you
Or-
too. Yes, these are retroactive rerolls.
Okay.
And also, may the power of Monkey help me as well. Thank you very much. I'm going to reroll that.
Yeah, with a surprise.
yeah, there's a time to use it. It's initiative for him.
For me, it's always initiative. Are you kidding me?
100%.
That's tolerable.
I mean, you get to go ahead of a few people.
Yeah, well, it
You're
wasn't
not
before.
last.
You have 2 viewer inspirations, by the way, Cornwallis, and if you want to add those to Genesis as well,
Yes, will do.
thank you. Alrighty. Reese, unfortunately, is not a part of the surprise action. Samdi is going to be the first one reacting in the actual initiative order.
I never did get an in-character name for this thing.
Yeah, you guys did. The Marut.
Okay, Samdi goes
So
from
cute.
That is
Yeah.
a terrible thing to come back to see.
yes. After you hear Samdi just sputter in place.
Are these the things that just do automatic? Like
Yes.
Yeah,
20?
yeah.
Oh,
We encountered one.
Oh, good.
Samdi sticks his head back in from the library and screams, "Marut!"
Fuck
And-
some Maru.
The dog smiles. Oh, you all were in the other academy with the Marut. The things that
Was that when I
chased you
took my
down the
break?
hallways?
Well, no, Tim wasn't there for that. Well, he saw that. But
Yeah, but his character might not know, but his player knows.
Yes.
As much as
Maru-
my character has traveled the planes, he probably has at least heard of them. I would think.
Oh, yeah, no, you would know what a Marut is.
I probably never faced one, but I at least
For
know
good
what it
reason.
is.
You'd be dead.
Yeah.
You at least know that running is a good option.
Yes. Love
Oh.
that option.
Best. So, Samdi.
So, I'll just shout towards Glenn, fucking punch the dog. You summoned a Marut, and I will. Now here's the question: Do I act like I want to act, or do I act like zombie?
I don't know.
Wait, fucking hell.
I don't know what this thing is. It's pretty fucking great.
Yeah, no.
Oh, Maruts are awesome. Look at that.
You,
Yeah.
you don't, or your character doesn't.
I don't.
Oh, you. Ah.
I
Oh,
won't
wait.
ruin it.
If it
I've
was
seen
during the
this thing.
last school,
Yeah.
I wasn't here for that. I
Oh.
went on vacation.
Yeah, that was the leaving the last school part.
That was the thing that we fled the school from.
You guys are no running away. But back then it was
Great.
2 of them.
This is great.
Probably can't even try and hold monster this thing.
You can certainly try.
That feels like a no. Dear Lord, what is happening in there? Sandy is going to. I'm gonna. Dear God, I can't really do anything. I'm just gonna go back in the library. Just,
Okay.
just he's backing away from the library door, just sputtering with his words. And I'll hold an action to try and psychic lance it if it walked within my line of sight.
Good. Next up, Cornwallis, you were made aware that there's a Marut.
All right, well, I'm just going to assume he's betrayed us at this point. I'm going to shoot the dog.
Give me an attack roll.
We gotta put Yellow down. Oh, guys, it's
You're
my
not
However,
down.
when you
I'll
attempt
do
to
it.
shoot it, you first need to make a charisma save,
Okay.
as it gives you the puppy dog eyes.
You have +5 because you're
You
in
do
Nora.
have +5.
Then
I don't
12.
think
Wait a
that
second,
works.
Bart. Do they?
Are they considered an
Would it,
ally?
would it be relevant with a 12?
You failed.
Okay.
Is it because you don't know him? That makes sense.
All right, well, I'll attempt to shoot him and fail.
You can't bring yourself to shoot the adorable dog.
All right, then I will I will
Just a
then-
Miller.
I will then teleport 10 feet out the door to the other side of the door. Because I can teleport 10 feet every time I make an
Oh,
attack.
did you roll
Or
for
attack.
Genesis, by the way?
I did not. Do you want me to?
Yes. I think
This
you
is,
need all the help you can get in this fight.
By the way,
yeah.
the edge of the library is here, so everything
Yeah.
from Samdi to there is library.
But she rolled higher than I did.
She'll
She
take her
rolled
turn
18.
after you. Just make it
Okay,
easier.
that's fine. I can't. Is there doors? Oh, there I got out. All right, so I teleport to here, and then I will take a shot at the Marut.
Can't I? This is
You
we're in
need
the
to get
library
here.
currently.
Yeah, you need to
Oh.
get into the hallway out here.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
This is library.
Thank you.
I followed around the path. So can I see from here or not?
Yes, you can.
Okay, then I will shoot at him. Did you want me to roll a second attack or just use the one I already rolled that
You can roll
I
another
couldn't
one.
use? Okay. Oh, I'm on her character sheet, not mine.
Getting ahead of ourselves.
19.
Deflects off of its sturdy metallic exterior.
Okay, I'll take my second attack.
Ew.
24.
Hits.
Okay. I will use my bonus action to turn it into what do you call that? My planar warrior. So why did my planar warrior go away?
I don't know.
I don't know either. All right, so it's
Hit it and hit it hard.
16 damage plus another 8, all of which is force.
Okay. It takes the damage, and you see that you leave a few blemishes within its armor.
Oh, God. They're as bad as I heard!
I'll let you see the
that's
health
my
bar,
move.
even though it's not that close to you yet.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Genesis.
All right, I'm going to tell Genesis not to close in with it, regardless of what's her
There.
normal style. So she will listen to me they will listen to me since they are not here to tell me no. So they will Eldritch Blast from a distance. 16.
Miss.
17.
Miss.
You have 3 at this level, right?
Believe so. 14,
And 14.
misses.
Jeez.
Damn.
They need to get here so they can roll better.
A 6, a 7, and a 4. Gotta love it.
And then I'm sorry, they would have had to come out here,
Yeah.
and that is their turn.
The Marut will continue casually walking out towards the library.
I believe that's where I shoot off a spell.
Yep.
Here goes nothing.
What's that, intelligence save?
Yes, DC 20. That is horrifying.
Half damage?
Half damage.
Okay. It will appear in the door frame, having its mind slightly tickled by Samdi. And it is going to use its unerring slam attack against you, Cornwallis.
Yay.
You suffer 60 points of force damage.
What the? Automatic hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it continues inside. And will use the second slam against Genesis. 60 force damage. Please account for any temporary hit points you guys had as well.
I did for mine. They don't have any.
Yeah, speaking of, let me just get myself 4 hit points back just to be at full.
Speaking of Genesis, the person is about to pull into the driveway. So I'm gonna go make sure that she gets into the house.
So
I'll be back in a few minutes.
this is a hell of a way to let her come back to playing the character.
She's coming back to us.
Bart, you're next.
Panic.
Kill the puppy.
Kill the caster.
Kill the puppy.
Geek the mage.
I don't want to end up with everyone dead, but I also want to not be dead myself. Fuck. I guess we'll run up and smack this thing with the warhammer, or the yeah, Stormcaller or whatever it is. Spin, 2 charisma. Cool. Yeah, let's do that. Let's
Shamak.
schmackety schmack schmack.
Schmacky
Kaboom.
schmack. Don't come back.
Actually, no. I have more movement than that, so I'm gonna go around for some flanking.
Mmm. It will use its Sentinel Slam. No, I'm joking. Could you imagine a Marut with Sentinel?
That would be absolutely horrifying.
Game over, man.
So yeah, Ad, remember that hypothetical we had?
23 hits.
If I remember correctly, I had 1 attack in the hypothetical.
15 damage.
I was talking about the lesser version Joey sent against us.
It's actually just 7 damage. The 8 is the D10 if I was wielding it with 2 hands.
Ah, gotcha. 7 damage.
Yay. I can't even lightning blast it because that would be silly. That's definitely not right. Oh yeah, no, it should be 4 more. So it should be 11
4 more damage?
because it should use my charisma for damage as well.
Sounds good.
And I'll take off the second damage type because that's not necessary right now.
$29 hits.
Yep. The 9. Oh god.
All done?
Yes.
Very well. Next up, Glenn.
Wait, the puppy's still there, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at him and say, "Pull it off! Pull it off!"
Just doesn't give you any signs of emotion.
I want to hit it, but I see my friends out there getting hurt, or strangers out there getting hurt, and potentially my friends next. It's not gonna help much, but I'm going to first Blade Song, so the cackling starts echoing in this room. Whip out Harmonious. 20, 30, 55. Get out there. And I'll say, hit me! And I'm gonna try to hit it.
That's not how that works. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, is this at advantage? Do I have flanking?
Yes, you do. Genesis.
Nice.
Roll again,
I'm gonna
because
need
that
it.
was an advantage.
Yeah.
29 hits.
Plowy.
13.
Oh, yeah. And no, I need all my key points for this thing. Second attack.
Roll again,
With
because you had
advantage.
advantage. Yep.
Yeah, I forgot. Come on.
Damn. 18 misses.
18? Damn it. All right, that's my turn.
Bonus action? Oh, you harmonious.
Mm-hmm.
Blades on. Reese.
Finally get to go. I move up. Oh shit. There's a lot going on over there. I'm going to bonus action. I'm going to transform. I'm gonna do the that lets me use command as a bonus action. I'll put the ability up right now. But yeah, I'm gonna use the voice of authority. No, not voice of authority. Okay, is it Fonts of Inspiration, Mantle. Is it Mantle? Yeah, Mantle. Need Mantle.
Of Majesty.
Yeah,
Okay.
Majesty, right? So I'm gonna attempt to bonus action command it, right? I'm a bonus action command it to plank. So it's gonna make a wisdom save.
Okay. 25.
I'm going to, because it passed a save, is it within 20 feet of me? No,
Yep.
I don't think it is.
It is.
Is it?
Just barely.
Okay, I may have to use it. I'm gonna use my once a day, force him to fail. Give me a second. Unsurpassed fortune. If I roll d20, and if let's see, when a creature makes an attack roll, skill check, or saving throw 20 feet before they roll, but before they have determined the result, you can use your reaction to roll a 20 and to make them fail. So if I roll above a 10, he fails. If he rolls below a 10, I've wasted my reaction. So I'm gonna do that. Natural 20.
This is interesting.
Yes.
Because I rolled the die and it automatically determines 25 was a success.
Right.
So you're
Was a
supposed to do
success.
that before the determined is declared. But how does legendary resistance come into play when you try to force it to fail?
I am always gonna be keen. Legendary resistance trumps my ability.
Cool.
You gave him a rude legendary resistance.
Yeah, it's
Great.
fine.
You got one of it out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight that. It's a legendary creature. It's a legendary creature. I'm not a legendary creature.
Yeah.
Not legendary, it's fucking mythic.
So that's 5, and then to push back Samdi, does that? I can move through allies, right?
You can move through allies, yeah.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. To move 20 feet within range of it, and I'm gonna attack it with my weapon.
Haha!
Right, I'm gonna go. Come on, Sword of Perun, do your job. 22.
Just barely hits.
Sweet. So it's gonna do 11 piercing damage, and I'm gonna command Glenn if he wanted to. Actually, Cornwallis. Since I made an attack action, you can use a weapon attack action if you want.
One ally within 60 feet can use their reaction to attack.
Is he back?
He's not
Yeah,
back
I'm
yet.
here.
Oh, okay, he
Yeah.
is back.
I'm here. I'm just eating. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Though since I'm in melee range with a crossbow, I'll be at disadvantage. Oh, yeah, I'll be at disadvantage because I don't have a crossbow expert.
Can you flank with a ranged weapon in melee?
You can. You're just at disadvantage.
So
Well,
does it,
that's
it's a base roll.
Yeah, it's a straight roll then, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, jeez. 15 or 16. That was terrible.
Yeah, that misses.
And then, yeah, that's all I got. I have my turn.
Is Genesis here?
I think he gets an automatic hit.
I'm not sure she's gonna join.
Very
She
well.
just got home, so
Then you control.
okay. All right. Well, then I guess we might as well do everything. Hexblade's Curse. And then attack. Why is that? It's not right.
$29 hits. And they are Hexblade cursed, correct?
Yeah, and they rolled a 19, so it should be a crit. I don't know.
Da-da-da-da.
Nothing's not right.
We'll just roll another one of the damage dice again.
Okay. And then might as well pump it in Eldritch Smite since.
Ooh.
And then another 68 for the Eldritch Smite that got doubled. And then another D8 for the weapon.
Nice.
A very solid strike against the Marut.
And it's
62.
automatically prone, right? Because of the Eldritch Smite ability?
75, I think. Is that what Eldritch Smite does? Honestly, I don't even know.
Only if you have that ability unlocked, I think.
Yeah, you knock the target prone if it's huge or smaller.
Then the Marut is not immune to prone.
I like to think Eldritch Fist just comes down and slams it.
And then second attack. Do they have advantage?
Flanking, yeah.
All right.
And prone.
And it's
Oh,
prone.
and prone. So 14, 19, 20.
Are they smittening again?
I guess they might as well.
There's no greater spell slot than a crit on this class. So roll.
38 and 24.
Yup. Well, the Marut is looking hurt.
That was a lot.
You're tearing this thing up, babe.
Just a yep in the background.
Yup. Uh-huh. That's great.
Back to back crits.
And that is Genesis's turn. I think that's as much as they can do.
Some D once told me
World is macaroni.
the world is macaroni. You're right.
Anyway, somebody is gonna look over there. He's like, "This is going better than I thought." I'm gonna pop my head back into the little cubby area. Is the dog still there?
Yep.
Can I pick him up by the scruff of his neck?
Yes.
I am then going to walk back out of the room, holding him.
You are holding the puppy and bringing it out.
So, can I scooch through people? Let's see, it's like, well,
Yeah, you can move through allies without provoking attacks of opportunity or encumbering your movement or at all. You're good.
get to.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking was.
Was that the total, Reese?
Yeah,
I didn't add it
did
all
the
up.
math. I did.
Welcome to Smite Critting.
Smite critting. That was sick.
Much. I'm going to. Oop, I forgot to minus one spell slot. I'm going to minus that spell slot again. Because I want to. Heightened spell. Or is it heightened? Yep, heightened. Spell another psychic lance against the Marut while it's on the ground.
Yep.
So it has disadvantage against this, so straight roll.
26.
Still saves. Alright. Here it is. Damage wise. 11 points of damage in total.
Good stuff.
Gonna scooch past him as I'm just holding the puppy in between me and the Marut.
Just puppy as a shield.
By the scruff of his neck.
Cornwallis.
Alright. I'm gonna take my first shot at disadvantage for being in melee range, which is somewhat intentional.
But you have advantage for being flanking with Bart.
Oh, but it's a crossbow. I don't get advantage for that, and it's prone with a ranged weapon, so it's still going to be disadvantage regardless.
I mean,
I'm gonna have to
5 feet.
rework the whole prone thing.
That
So
when they're within 5
uh,
feet.
yeah, within 5 feet, you get
within
advantage.
5 feet, you should be advantage. That's stupid. That you're literally fucking executing a dude who's lying on the ground. Like, it's kind of hard to miss. Like,
An attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
yeah, but with ranged
So-
weapons and melee, you're supposed to have disadvantage.
Yes, but it cancels this out for a straight roll in the end.
Correct.
I'm just arguing because he's still, yeah. There's no matter the ups and downs, if you have one and the other, you get a straight roll.
30 hits.
I will use planar warrior.
Playing them warriors for 22 damage.
And then I will teleport 10 feet. Though I'm still at disadvantage because he's prone.
Yeah.
But that's all right. $18.
Misses.
That is Cornwallis's turn.
The Marut will stand up from prone. I mean, Genesis crit the shit out of it. I'm sorry. 60 damage. Yeah.
All right. Genesis drops.
Who else hit it?
I think we all hit it.
I did it.
They
Oh no,
did
I
not-
did.
They did not pass the vigor check.
Reese, you hit it. Glenn hit it. Samdi hit it. Bart hit it. Let me just roll.
On the scale of
So,
things that hit it, me
Bart,
and Glenn
Glenn,
didn't hit much.
Samdi, Reese, you're fourth.
Okay, if it's not me, I'm fine
Sweet.
with it.
60 force damage.
Unless I roll natural 20, I'm not keeping concentration of my form.
Oh, that was so close. I saw the 20 on the die for a brief second.
Yeah, I forgot to hit the con thing. I hit the roll 20. It would have been an 18. It wouldn't have mattered.
All right.
I don't
Bart,
have concentration on my thing anymore.
Indeed. Right, this is definitely going to go south. Well, we're going to run out of luck if I don't start cranking out the resources. So we're going to throw on the Hexblade's Curse to this bitch before it just outright kills someone. And then I'm just going to keep smacking with Stormcaller. Which I
Smack.
do need to update the crit range on. Can't grace me with a little critty boy there, can you? So 17 for the first attack.
hits. This is still rolling your super advantage, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the second die has 2 of them. 30 hits. For another 13.
Lame. That's all I got.
Alrighty. Glenn, your turn.
I hate to be this guy, but I only know this because I discussed this with Bart's build, but I think Genesis can only Eldritch Smite once per turn.
Oh, honestly, I don't know.
I'll buy it. Let me give back all my hit points. Let's roll Eldritch
Yeah,
Smite
you're right.
in
It's
chat.
once per turn.
Okay,
He's right.
so gain back 24 and then gain back 38. Just barely hurt now. Glenn, your turn.
Sorry about that, guys.
How dare you?
It's all good.
How dare you be honest?
I
Thank you.
Why couldn't you be more like
It'll
me?
target you twice last.
That's actually the opposite of what I want. I want it to hit me. I will move over here. Can I move Genesis's body?
Half movement, but yeah.
Okay, so I spent 20 feet, I think.
Yes.
So So 20 feet, and then so if I wanted to move her here, that would cost me another 20 feet, which I have.
Move them.
Move them there. Sorry. So I will do that, and then I will. Should I use my action? Okay, I will use my action to cast Cure Wounds on her.
Them.
Sorry.
Get a sticky note.
And then bonus action. Can't do anything else, so I will flip it off, and that is my turn.
Alrighty.
I have to-
Reese.
I have
So
to
where's
roll
you
Cure
dragging the
Wounds.
body to? Over here?
Yeah, I have to roll Cure Wounds.
Okay. I'm gonna now that
7.
they're up. Well, now that they're up, I'm going to attempt to bestow curse on the creature. It's like I'm gonna do a level 5, though I don't have to concentrate on it if I do make it. It's gonna make a wisdom save. I'm doing the one where if it passes a save at the beginning of every one of its turn, it needs to make a wisdom save. If it fails, it doesn't do anything during its turn, but it still needs to make that initial wisdom save. Wow. I'm gonna use my reaction. I'm gonna use a silvery, a barbs.
So it has to re-roll that?
Yeah.
25.
Jesus. You're rolling hot today. Hot.
Apparently, yeah. Just not initiative. Just everything
Yeah.
else.
Bonus action. So I still have that. How big is this room that we're in again? Do we have all of this, right?
Yes. This is the long hallway.
Okay. So if I go down, I can't pick people up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to face step.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Right. I'm gonna choose to use the normal one, not the one where I take someone with me. Oh, I picked the wrong button. So I just forgot how far I'm getting sweaty.
Caroline.
Yeah. There it is. I'll look for it after, but I'm gonna face step 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm gonna face step here, and then I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna go into this room and use that as a hanker for a second, like to breathe, and then that'll be my turn.
Genesis.
Okay, Genesis will pick themselves up, grab an axe, swing twice. That they don't have Hexblade's Curse anymore because that drops when you get incapacitated. They are across from Bartikov.
Yep, so
Or
25
not.
hits.
Okay.
Oh, so you gain back that spell slot, right?
I don't think so.
No, get it
Oh
back
yeah,
because
so
it
for the
didn't.
one
Yeah,
one I didn't smite with. Yes.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm about to use it. So, and then they will attack a second time.
Yeah, you're about to use it.
All right. Well, that's not how I was going to use it, but that's how they will use it now.
Uh-huh. Sure. Jeez. 60. What did I do to you guys?
You threw
Sent him a
root at
root.
us.
It's down to double digits.
And then that does not count as casting a spell, does it?
Does not.
Oh wait, they couldn't have smite. Oh yeah, can you smite even if you don't have Hexblade's Curse up?
Yes.
Yes.
Smite
Yeah.
is just the add-on.
Okay.
You just don't have a crit
It's-
range of 19 without Hexblade
Okay.
Curse.
Then they will
Yeah.
use their last spell to Misty Step. Because otherwise the Marut's going to kill them. And that is their turn.
I'm really unhappy that I'm being out crit damaged.
Some
It's
D.
great.
I'm going to, well, I wouldn't say gently lob it, but I'm just gonna fucking toss a dog towards Cornwallis.
Okay. I'll attempt to catch it.
It's more like I'm just letting it go, just
Oh, okay.
towards you. Yeah. Because I don't have the resources to do this normally, I'm going to. Oh wait, no. Fuck. Alright, have to upcast this. I upcast polymorph on myself, quicken it, and become Snack.
Snack.
I'm a snake.
You
I love that
are
everyone goes into this.
Snake.
And I am going to begin this off by trying to constrict it. 25.
Hits.
L damage. It is now considered grapple
Yes, it is.
and restrained.
Yes, it is. It has
For
disadvantage
21.
for all of its attacks.
Yes. Now I'm going to
Auto
regret.
hits.
Yeah, no, too bad. I am going to be I'm going to regret this, but I want to do it because it's funny. Oh, can't. I missed, I think.
21 just barely misses.
Nope, I'm too proud.
Do it.
Do it.
Asa, no offense against you, but go. I'm not gonna say it. You know what I meant, Asa. And I'm gonna end my turn.
Love Asa, fuck Monkey. Cornwallis.
Alright, Cornwallis will shoot. It's standing up now, so I don't have to worry about that.
The giant snake.
Oh, geez, 17 misses, I'm assuming.
Yes, it does. Wait,
Okay.
it's restrained. You have advantage on your attacks against it.
Oh, do I?
Yes.
There's a giant snake holding it down.
21 just barely
21.
misses.
Okay. Then the second attack.
Hey, it's the
There we go.
session of
Crit.
crits, apparently.
Just critting left and right.
I might as well Astral Spark it, since that's also force damage. Uh, 15.
5, 17. Oh, it's looking really fucked
30,
up now.
37. And that is my turn.
Okay. The Marut is going to use its Blazing Edict ability.
I knew it was gonna do that. Thankfully, Bart probably won't get hit by this.
It's a cube.
Yes, in a
40-foot
direction.
cube. Oh, yeah, in a direction. Bart, you're not getting hit by this.
Yay.
Whereas everyone else.
Every creature in that area takes 45 radiant damage.
Am I in the clear? I can't see it. That's why.
No, it's a... Oh, yeah, you're outside. It's a 40-foot cube. Wait, are you? You have cover. You win it behind a wall, right?
Yeah.
That was your attempt.
That's
Then
all.
you have cover. You're fine.
Yeah. Okay.
So not Reese, not Bart.
Oh.
Everyone else, take the 45 damage and then wisdom save.
Oh,
As a snake, I have the benefit of Bart's aura,
I do not.
as due to my size.
I'm out of
Therefore,
range.
this is at a +5.
Glenn, that is a failure.
That
That
is
is
a
fine.
failure.
That is a failure. Cornwallis, that is a success.
I don't know that it will make a difference for Genesis since they are unconscious, but just so we know.
Yeah. You
There's
guys did
that
see my
awareness.
message in chat, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
What was it?
Scroll
I
up a
saw
little
it.
bit. Yeah,
I saw it.
It'll
Alright,
take
yeah,
5
so-
minutes.
Question. Actually, it might not matter depending on how this happens. What was that? 45, half down to. Yeah, I fall out of my snake form.
Wait, 45 half?
No, yeah, half for a con save to keep hold of my spell.
Oh, I thought you were... Okay, yeah. Because the damage isn't halved even on successful saves.
Yeah, no, I failed horribly. The thing is, does the con save or does the wisdom save happen?
The wisdom save goes as a part of the resolution of damage, and then added effects goes in afterwards. So the
Alright.
order of operations is take damage, wisdom save, con save.
Damn it. Anyway, so yeah, stunned snake, or not stunned snake,
Done something.
completely untouched zombie. Just fucking dazed.
Alrighty. And that's all it can do. Bart.
It was
Glenn is
Bart.
not currently threatening it, because he is stunned.
Did the
It was
dog
Bart.
get stunned?
I
Oh, the
mean,
dog got eviscerated.
It was Bart. Blaspheme against the universe. Use the spear.
Where'd the dog go?
The dog summoned it.
Get the dog.
Yeah, the
Glenn-
dog's
Glenn's
eviscerated.
Still
It doesn't
providing advantage.
exist. No, he's stunned.
Oh,
Move.
17 misses.
yeah, fair enough. Just regular roll. Come on, we can do this. There's the 19. for
Let's
the crit.
go! Bart smite, Bart smite.
Yeah, we used the smite for 10d8, I believe.
Just
Can I call
overkill this.
lightning?
Just
Call
overkill
lightning.
this thing.
Call lightning. You know you want to do it.
Good. No.
The ooze inside of you is pleased.
Shut up, Booze Daddy.
Wait, hang on. Does that actually?
D4.
What?
69.
Does it actually add up to 69?
Yeah.
No way.
Every fucking time. That is like the
Nah.
fourth
Wait,
time.
no,
Nice.
wait. Let me calc this. I'm not trusting my brain.
It does.
It
12
is.
plus 5 plus
5,
52.
4.
Nice.
Every time.
Bart,
I'm a
Every
god.
you're about to put something into this universe.
The order of 69.
Potentially put something into this universe. This is legitimately the 3rd or 4th time you've done this on a smite.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's the magic number. I want to know if that's like a statistical likelihood.
Roll a d100.
It rolls again.
Okay.
The ooze of 69.
You have just manifested a new entity into the realms.
Nice.
I will begin to work on this tonight.
Nice.
There goes your Saturday.
Hey, but I have fun doing that. 22 was a fun god to write. How do you think 22 became a real thing?
Feeling 22. Taylor Swift.
Freaking 69.
Well,
The order of
22 is the
crits.
magic. Yeah, 22 is the magic number to hit a root.
So, Bart, how do you want to do this?
Yeah, but seeing how everyone else has just been BTFO'd by this thing, he's just gonna climb up the weird appendages on its back and as hard as he can brings down this lightning hammer into the weird eye thing in the middle of its chest. And you see the sort of purple flame explosion of his Eldritch Smite, or his Divine Smite, blow out the back of this thing where he was climbing up of it.
Blow out its back. So,
Exactly.
with 69 damage. as you erupt with this incredible strike against the creature, you all watch as it stumbles forward, dropping down to one of its mechanical knees before twisting and collapsing downwards. Immediately, a beacon of light pierces through the ceiling, striking into the entity. And you watch as the eye is drifted up from that light towards the sky before the ceiling is reconstructed and the husk of the shell of the Marut remains.
With that being said, can I quickly pop out and do a mass cure wounds?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Everyone okay? Everyone's still alive?
Give me a second. I'm gonna mass cure wounds, everyone.
I could have gone a few more rounds with that thing.
Still.
You could have. I'm not sure about everyone else.
I'm fine.
I literally don't think I took a single point of damage.
Yeah, so it's gonna
I
be
mean,
20
I
health
didn't.
to everyone within a 30-foot radius. So
Nice.
I have him right there. So I do it when I'm inside. There it is. So that should pick everyone up to 20.
All right.
Who says I don't care about all of you?
So, as you all stand there, Cornwallis holding just a handful of fur that looks synthetically created, you all hear the voice enter out again. Successful triumph over another test. I am impressed. The Guardians captured by this academy have yet to only be thwarted by Glenn Strider. Even under mental duress, you all did still prioritize knowing more from me for a brief moment. It is time for your final test. Your designation has been changed. The other Maruts will not hunt you further. The final test is for you all to figure it out. With the current limitations in place, which of you is a traitor, a liar, a scoundrel? You have 1 hour.
Somebody immediately raises his hand.
I mean,
I should emphasize you will be forced to kill the traitor at the end.
Somebody lowers his hand.
I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna look at the Marut. There might be a clue in there.
Investigation.
Yeah, I'm gonna guidance myself.
Can I help him? Oh wait, no, I'm not proficient. Damn it.
Hold on. Somebody knows very little about himself. Nope, I am not proficient.
Okay. Okay.
All help. I'm proficient.
Nice.
Sweet. I appreciate the help. Uh, 25. Looking for things to harvest, things that might have kind of some semblance of maybe like writings on them, stuff like that.
You hit a 25.
25, yes. I've never seen these before, so I'm just generally interested.
So, you hit 25.
Yes.
So, the first thing you find is attached to its body is this woven garment of some variety. It seems to make the creature almost weightless. You can add gust weave silk to medium creatures.
I'll put it under harvested parts.
Mm-hmm. You also find a calm wind conch. This is a conch that, when blown and then given to a creature, the creature wielding it has its emotions placed permanently in check.
Interesting. What do you mean in check?
Like, they will not alter or change. Their emotions are just their emotions.
Oh. Makes it straightforward.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next. Oh shit! I was reading the wrong. Fuck. Write that off. I was reading the wrong creature loot for
Okay, so
things in here. I apologize.
it's all good. So get rid of the
Ignore
common
that.
conch.
Yeah.
What about the mistweave?
Yeah, ignore that.
Alright,
The first thing you find is a cog shard, a small, intricately carved shard from the Marut's internal gears. Can be used as a unique crafting material for clockwork mechanisms or golems.
Okay.
The next thing that you find is a small glowing orb containing condensed planar energy. When shattered, it emits a burst of radiant energy, blinding everybody nearby. You find a pocket-sized device that temporarily disrupts the flow of time within a small radius. This is called a temporal inhibitor. Can be activated to create a localized time dilation or acceleration. And also, my delivery is downstairs. They're calling me. Just give me one moment.
Okay.
I'll be back in a minute since he's walking away.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'll be right back.
Somebody Bardakov here. Who do you think the traitor is? Off the top of your head.
Was that sorry?
Do you think there's who the traitor is off the top of your head?
The problem is I wasn't here last session, so
Oh yeah, you're right.
I have little context. But my gut feeling is always monkey.
Makes sense.
I'm surprised your second. Is your second one me?
I don't know. It'd be impossible to tell if you were a traitor because, you know, how can you be any less trustworthy?
It was me the whole time. I still
I mean,
discord.
you're the one that's been trying to get people to prove themselves, so
Yeah.
he who spelt it is known to have dealt it.
Right.
Sorry, that got to him.
What if Joey had someone already set as the traitor and he just didn't tell them that they were the traitor? You know what I mean?
Oh, that would have ruined everything.
So, what if the pod man doesn't even know he's a pod man? You know?
The pod's lovely this time of year.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, how did the pod man? I feel like Samdi would have to be the one to like ask the questions because there's no way to read his mind. You know what I mean? So like, if I ask a question, there's nothing to say that like my mind's not being read right now. You know? Because I have no resistance to it.
I mean, this entirely feels like a trick question.
There is no traitor. I don't know.
Like, think what you want to think, honestly, at this point. But I straight up don't think that there's actually a traitor amongst us.
I think there is. I just gotta figure it out.
What was that?
I think there is a traitor. I don't think that it's a trick question. I think there is one.
It's been Glenn this entire time, I know it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
See,
think
he's stumbling over his words.
So
I'm not a traitor, but okay.
So originally, I thought honestly it was Genesis, right? So it makes sense. Have the newest player, right, be the traitor. It makes them have fun, right? But at the same time, it's deceitful when it comes to a new player. So I was like, maybe Cornwallis, because it would make sense having the new person be the traitor. But then I was just like, that'd be kind of funny, right? Also, it makes sense because, like, you know, have someone come in as a character and have their actual character not be in it. That's kind of meta, you know? But, like, one thing that, like, kind of bothered me a bit was, there's a moment where Joey, I think he might have did it to fuck with me a bit, because at first I thought maybe Bardakov might have been a traitor, right? There's a moment where the aura question came up with Cornwallis, and he asked, would he be considered an ally? And that made me like, I don't know if that was just Joey fucking with me, you know?
I think that was more of a question of if Bardakov, having just arrived, would have considered Cornwallis an ally yet.
Yeah, so I might not have been listening. Are you saying that you think that Cornwallis is the traitor by that statement, or are you saying that Bart's the traitor by that statement?
I think it's either going to be Cornwallis or Bart. But that's
I
just
feel
me
like
being
that might
paranoid.
have just been Joey fucking with us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Frozen
Welcome
shit
back.
is in the freezer. There we go. That's all I really cared about. Obviously.
Yeah, welcome back. You fucked with us mentally.
Good.
Entirely.
Yeah. Good. So,
Yeah.
continuing with what you found, I gave you temporal inhibitor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me go back to my list.
Now, for the next one, I need you to roll me a D3 to see which of these three things you get.
Sure. It's like what? /R space 1D3?
/R space 1D3.
1.
It's all right.
It's alright.
Really good. So, you find the Chrono Lock Amulet. An enchanted amulet that grants you resistance to Dunomancy-style spells and effects, while also protects the wearer from temporal distortions and time-based spells. Requires attunement. I was debating on giving that to Trent, just so you're aware, Tim.
I'm really hoping the debate was not.
The debate was who do I want to hard counter, and you know, whatever. So, you've looted through everything you have, and you see hovering in the air above all of your heads is a timer. By the time you are done looting everything, you're down to 50 minutes. 49 minutes and 59 seconds. 49 minutes and 58 seconds.
Okay.
So one of you is false?
One of us is a traitor.
A scoundrel. A liar.
A scoundrel. A
I
liar.
think, speaking purely out of character, if they're asking to try to find a traitor, you've got to look for people that have been acting out of sorts.
Yeah.
I was about to say out of character, but I felt that might have been too on the nose. Problem is, we're all fucking insane, so
Yes.
trying to determine who's acting abnormal is difficult.
Who's acting
Yes.
the most normal? But this is your moment, everybody. You have to figure it out.
I think it could be like maybe like a trick question. Like there is none of us that are traitors because I don't know. I mean, even if I just met you, Cornwallis, and just met you, Genesis, you guys seem like good folk.
Well, I thank you. Yeah. I'd be hard pressed to think it would be one of us. There's more of you. So wouldn't it make more sense for them to place the traitor amongst the larger group?
Statistically, it's more likely that it's one of the four of you than the two of us.
Yeah.
Yes. It's exactly what I'm suggesting. I mean, you wouldn't know whether I was a traitor or not because you don't know me.
Yeah, exactly.
And the only person I would be able to determine would be Genesis.
Huh?
Because I don't know. I mean, Reese is acting extremely paranoid, but I don't know if that's normal for Reese. There was a lot of conversation about Glenn not having any idea who Glenn is, which is, I admit, somewhat disconcerting, but I don't know if that's normal for Glenn to not know who he is.
I like how Joey's got us playing D&D Among Us.
Bartikov joined us last.
Which is
Somdi's been about
sketchy.
12 different things since we've been in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's an awakened alligator for you.
And he gives you dirty looks every time you call him an awakened alligator. I'm not really sure what that is.
Because he's not. He's a lizard man. Just of the swamps or the desert, technically.
Yeah, an awakened alligator. He's experiment 7. I don't know. I feel like the one that would have to ask the question is Somdi because no one could read his mind.
Well, nobody can read anybody's mind right now.
Yeah, but
Check.
previously someone could have read everyone's mind to put a doppelganger in. I don't know.
I don't think it's any of us, and I'm not trying to kill anybody here.
It seems like the easy answer, though, doesn't it?
And my thing is that, like, I have an infernal contract with Bartikov, and it said he was next to me, so I'm inclined to believe that's the real Bartikov.
Unless you're lying to all of us.
Unless I'm lying, in which case I would never have picked you guys up in the first place.
That's a fair point. Unless that would have been suspicious to the other people you'd normally travel with that you hadn't.
So I deceive when I need to. I don't lie.
You deceive when you need to, but you don't lie.
Yes. Everything I tell you guys is true. Right? Unless a scenario calls for me to lie, I prefer not to, if anything. I'm an honest devil.
I never lie, except when I need to.
It's not what I need to, right? It's part of the fun of it. But I digress. I don't know. I'm paranoid. I think there is a traitor. That's just me.
So who do you think is the possible traitor? Or possible
Truthfully?
traitors?
Truthfully,
Yeah, I did say one, so I think there's only one.
said one. Yeah, there's one of us.
But what I meant was you might think there's more than one person that could possibly be the one.
Nah, I just think
You
there's
may not
one
have.
person- Yeah. I
You
think
may
there's
not
multiple
know.
decisions.
You may not have just one guess. You think there's only one, but you don't know whether it's that person or that person.
Yes. My paranoia is between you, Cornwallis, myself. I could be a sleeper agent, as far as you know, because I have to put myself up there, because I'm making the accusations here, and Bardakov, right? Something could be messing with my mark. I could be a sleeper agent and perceive something different. Who knows?
I mean, if you're going by that, it could be me too. I mean, I don't even know who my past self was, but what if he's talking about like the deeds that you've done in your past that you are a scoundrel traitor?
I don't
The
think
bold
you
move,
are.
Put yourself forward as the potential traitor.
Exactly. I don't think it's you, Glenn, because he reacted to you when you said your name.
It's the-
And if it was like a mind reading situation, I don't think he would react. Samdi, I for some reason never think of Samdi. I don't know. I feel like if Samdi was gonna betray us, he would have done it already.
Somebody's gonna betray you. It's because Samdi wants to betray you, not because
Yeah.
somebody
Someone
else.
told somebody told
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, I don't see him being the type to. I don't know. I'm between myself, Cornwallis, and Bardakov. I'll let you guys decide amongst that.
Well, regardless, I mean, even if it is any of you three, I'm not gonna kill any of you. I'm not gonna watch you guys get killed.
Well, that depends upon the type of what it is. If they were mind controlled, then no. But if they're like a doppelganger and it's not really that person,
All right, then I guess
Yeah.
we hack away.
If I would have made the guess, right, the guesstimate of the whole thing, it would have the person would have came in right when we lost the ability to read minds,
which was Bartikov.
which was Bardakov. That's why I have had him as a suspicion since the beginning, right? You guys came out of nowhere. That's why I had my suspicions with you, right? Because it was right. You guys showed up right when you and Genesis showed up right when he said, "Can you trust people?" But you didn't have to read the books. You could have gave us different books, or you could have just feigned ignorance, but you didn't.
I will also remind you all that you were separated in that last trial. In different
Exactly that.
rooms.
Somebody came in as a spider. I believe somebody would cheese something like that, as well as he had my broom.
Oh yeah, by the way, toss it to him.
Yeah. I say the elven word for come, and it flies to me. He has my broom. So, unless he took all the items and they moved it over, Samdi is Samdi. So that's where I'm at.
I have a way out of this, I think. This goes under the assumption that the traitor knows they're a traitor.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't, I would have just wasted a very good chunk of spells. It also implies that the traitor can't say that they themselves are the traitor.
What's your idea?
This might also just be a good test because this only works on people. If they'll allow me, I may dominate their minds.
Didn't he say none of that worked?
Reading minds.
There's no reading minds. You can communicate telepathically, but you can still use all of your other spells and everything else.
Okay.
Why do you think
Yep.
he threw a Marut at you? You said, fine, you
He
can
would've-
use all your shit.
Yeah. This will leave me a bit tapped to do this. So if another Marut shows up, I might not be able to help.
Well, he said this was the final test, right?
Right. And he said he called the Maruds off.
They're just saying if we can trust this thing.
It's another Marut. I think we're in trouble regardless.
That's fair.
Yeah. In which case, I would, yes, dominate me.
Don't say it like that.
I would say it like that.
Oh my.
Go ahead,
Shut the fuck up, Shut the fuck up, Tester. You don't have concept unlocked yet.
Tommy, daddy.
All right, so
And the off chance, since I trust Glenn not to be the person, I'm gonna grab my weapon and hand it to Glenn in my bag of holding. In case I'm a sleeper agent and I activate when I get dominated, you're welcome to hold that.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that. I'll just knock you out.
Okay.
Okay. Reese,
all right.
are you still considered a humanoid?
Yes, I am a humanoid fade fiend.
This sounds like an OC.
Yeah,
I suppose we all are, but it sounds like the bad end of that.
Until I hit Form 3, I'm not considered. I don't lose humanoid.
All right, so we have 3 of you currently. Reese, Bart, Cornwallis.
I'll wait in line.
Yeah, just he's gonna like step away from everyone. Just
I'm gonna spread out that way I'm not in the aura. I don't know, I'm still like pro this sleeper idea.
you see Sandy reaches into one of his bags and takes out a voodoo doll. Nondescript. He takes out a large nail, aims the voodoo doll towards Reese, sticks it in the back of the head. Do you resist?
No.
And I cast Dominate Person on you. To the best of your abilities, you will follow my commands.
Yes, master.
Shut the fuck up. Don't wait, undo that. Undo that. There shall be no talking of master here.
Yes, experiment 7.
The spell doesn't say he can't sash you, so I'll allow it.
There's a useless spell. Are you telling the truth? Are you the traitor?
I am not the traitor. I don't know if something happened. Something happened?
You will just follow.
Okay.
You are following to the best of your abilities. This is
I am not the traitor.
crux of the situation. The best of your abilities.
To the best of your abilities.
And if he doesn't say that, I will
kill him.
Relinquish it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't. I say I'm not the traitor.
Before I relinquish it, to say punch yourself in the back of the head.
I attempt to, but my armor kind of stops me, and I'm like,
It's like a knock.
Nothing ever works for me.
Just a knock.
So the shoulder plates.
Things never go Sandy's way.
Also, I
Bart.
don't think we can self-harm ourselves.
It's a playful punch in the back of your head. You're not gonna do any damage.
Depends how sensitive he is.
Give your stuff back to you. See, you're good.
I undo the nail, aim it towards Bart.
Take my stuff.
Oh dear.
Stick it in again. Do you resist?
What is the saving throw for that anyway?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? The spell does not take hold.
Yeah, I was gonna say, regardless of it, I would like the silvery barbs just in case. I don't know if that's a thing. So I want to get him and Cornwallis with silver barbs when it comes down to it.
Well, there's a small difference. Is it resist?
Yeah.
Or
if
is
he-
it?
if-
It doesn't. It's like if I target something that's not a
Who
human.
are you targeting?
Bart.
It is an illegal target.
Wait.
So you see the nail kind of just shoots out of the voodoo doll. Just... Bart, I have one question. Did you get too consumed by Ooze Daddy?
By who?
Yeah, no, we've used that word before. I'm pretty sure he's the traitor.
What do you mean? Bart's. I look over
You
at
know what?
Bart.
You know what? If he's the traitor, I'll bring him back. If he's not the traitor,
That's a fair
Kill him
trade.
I have a
Anyway.
resurrection. I have a gem.
Bart.
Bart. Cornwallis about to blast us. He just started moving.
Oh, I moved him. I was just.
Oh,
looking
look,
at
I just
something
said
on
that
the-
wasn't me.
I was looking at something on the map.
That wasn't me.
I got so scared.
Oh, there's something on the map below where Cornwall is.
Maybe I'm the traitor. and I
No,
didn't
that's
know
not-
it.
So there he was. Cornwallis started blasting.
So, anyways, I just start blasting.
Well, Bart,
The.
I pray that you're not who I think you are. I can't target him. He is not humanoid anymore.
Bart, you got some explaining to do.
Pocket sand. Oh shit, that was the GM. My bad. Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
I would like you all to roll me initiative, please.
Can I counterspell him?
Somebody counter.
You
I
can.
know,
You
we
can.
have counter spells.
You can
That's
counterspell his Cassius form. Just farts instead. Oh.
Oh.
Initiative,
Yeah,
everybody.
Oh my god.
Still have give the alacrity something.
I was so concerned about the sleeper agent thing. Oh my god.
I
And
was
you
so
were-
concerned that I was the traitor. I forgot to consider if it was anyone else.
Oh my god.
Is that everybody?
I legitimately thought you, like, I was so on the edge of you actually being in it just because of the infernal
Wow.
thing.
Bart, you rolled so bad on initiative.
Yeah.
It's
Yay,
all
let's
right.
kill Bart. Let's kill
All right, guys, it's your dream come
Actually,
true.
nah,
PvP.
this is-
Yeah,
I'm not me.
you're not you.
Dear greatest Lord Monkey, please beseech me with a better initiative.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Get fucked.
And
That's
Somdi's reaction's already down. Glenn, you're
not good.
first.
That's not good.
You gotta be kidding me, Bart. Or whoever you are. Or whoever you are. Yeah, let's do this.
Fuck 'em up.
Come on.
Swing number
Stun
one.
him.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Bart, be
Oh,
sure to be
come on.
tracking. Be sure to be tracking your stuff separately.
That is going to be that and stunning strike. It's a DC 19 con.
Jesus.
Got a
The
pretty
The monk
good
had to go
concept.
first.
When it counted.
On the level of things that, on a level of classes to go first,
We got
it's
the,
the two
10,
worst are up there.
23.
The best in air quotes, worst for them.
Okay.
Wait, what did he roll for a save?
He didn't roll it yet. He
No,
was
that was
taking
the
damage.
damage. And stunning strike is a what save?
Con.
Con.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I mean, I've got 4 of them. Oh dear, Great Lord Monkey, please grant me the Constitution to resist Glenn's stunning strikes.
I feel like
That tracks.
That tracks. It's Glenn is his only actual follower.
You are praising him, but it's Glenn, you know?
Monkey would never betray Glenn.
I love this.
It's not your day, man.
So yeah, Bart, you're stunned. Glenn, next attack, advantage.
Yeah. You're in a world of hurt, buddy.
22 hits.
I mean, that hits. My AC's 17, so...
That's another 11.
Okay. Another 11.
And then, bonus action, I'm going to flurry of blows.
Of course.
I mean, it's a good thing that I'm chunky.
Yeah.
22. That's another 10. And then last one. Edit. 26. And that is my turn.
Even if you had disadvantage, you would have only have missed one of those attacks. I'm upset.
Genesis.
Let's see, how far away? Too far for Genesis. Yeah, Genesis does not have any extra speed. So Genesis will move up to there and just throw a couple of Eldritch Blasts. Does everything have advantage on him?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, wrong thing.
It's always the second one.
To be fair, they are not really built for Eldritch Blast, so they don't have like the +5 or anything.
Oh, no agonizing?
Yeah, no agonizing.
19 hit?
That's not.
I think that tracks with the dual axes.
Yeah.
They want to get in close.
Bart, does 19 hit?
It does, yes. It wouldn't if I wasn't stunned and I could shield, but, you know.
Fucking monks,
One.
man. Now you know my frustration. Fucking monks.
What was that? 11, 12, 18 total.
The only counter to them is it's immune to stunned. Which Maroots are, so.
And that is Genesis' turn.
Next up, Reese.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna be like, you know, I wish I could do this to real life. Just because of you killing the Spaulding, Lord Spaulding, right? It's gonna be very therapeutic. I'm gonna inflict wounds him. Oh, no, I was trying to upcast it. It wouldn't let me.
No,
Oh, wait,
it'll let you after, yeah.
Yeah. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Let's upcast it. What's the highest level I can upcast this thing at?
God.
It's very therapeutic for me.
Wow.
Let's do 6. Not
I'm
7.
sensing some unresolved tension in this group that I've just joined.
They're not
Possible.
friends, they're allies.
30, whatever that is. 30, 35.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, from a legal standpoint, I think you have to declare what level you're using it at before the roll.
Yeah.
But I'm still up.
That was good.
Your hit point
Just
bar is
see-
also not updating.
No, I know. I put it in a separate thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
There's
How are
still,
you looking? Are you hurt?
Bart is on the verge of death.
The bird of death.
Cool
the
shit.
verge of death.
Good
He
shit.
is very, very hurt.
Is that it, Reese?
As a bonus action, that's it.
Cornwallish.
But, well, I might as well just try and put him down then.
Just shoot him in the head.
Everyone else is shooting at him. I feel like I should get to too.
Wait, is he? Do we know if he's actually like, forget it.
You have
I don't care.
advantage.
15, I'm assuming 15 will miss you.
You have
It will, thank
Oh,
you.
I have advantage, don't I? because he's
Oh.
stunned.
He's still stunned.
No, that definitely hits.
I forgot that it's not a bonus action to do favored foe, so I will attach him with favored foe, and I will do planar warrior.
I mean, yeah, I'm. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Rangers.
Not gonna
What?
lie
Is
to
he
you.
an aberration right now?
No. He's
Oh,
an
darn.
elemental right now.
I would have done another
Okay.
2d6 if he was an aberration.
I only had 7 hit points remaining.
So, as you shoot into the creature, this large dispersing of elemental energies happens, and all of Bart's personal belongings fall onto the ground as this electrical creature ascends into the ceiling, dispersed into nothingness. Then you hear, "Congratulations, everybody. You may have your ally back." And a door appears beside you all.
You know,
Best
Best case.
Is it a naked Bart?
best case it was a traitor. Worst case, I'm no longer indebted to Cat. So
Yeah,
So-
worst case, you're no longer indebted to Cat. You just have her hunting you down like an animal.
A prepared
my
wizard
time.
is
I
a
have a-
deadly wizard.
yeah,
She knows
both
where
case,
you
I'm-
live.
No, I fulfilled my edge of the contract with her.
Sure, that matters to her.
Matters to me. He can't descend.
Anyways,
On this episode of Bartikov, Naked and Afraid.
Dun, 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 dun.
you open the door, and inside of this very, very simple chamber, there is a completely naked Bart sitting inside of an indestructible glass tube. The only thing he has on him is the spear, his Eldritch Pact weapon.
No,
Would that
checks
not
out.
just be in my
Wasn't
pocket
using-
dimension?
Oh, you wouldn't have it out trying to... Okay, that's fine.
I mean, once I'd realized that I couldn't destroy the tube. Also, I mean, how restrictive is the tube? Is it like a...
Oh, no, it's pretty big. Like, it's like a jail cell. It's just a
Oh,
large
okay,
glass
so I'm
container.
I'm not just like... on
I was thinking back to
tube
tanks.
No, you can
starters.
be, like, sitting down, like, no problem here.
Okay. There's no awkward shot of my ass pressed up against it.
Only if
sorry.
you want it to be.
I'm gonna
Sandy-
check to make sure there's nothing on the back side of this thing.
Sandy's gonna walk up to the tube and just knock on it.
Oh. Nice of you to find me.
Yeah, we just
Don't
killed you.
suppose you know where my stuff is. It's cold in here.
Can he hear me?
Yes.
Can I hear him?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Only-
Sandy just says, "Oh, hi. Yeah, we just killed you earlier."
I'm sure that was very cathartic for you.
Oh, I didn't do
Well,
anything.
It
That
very
does
much
not surprise
was.
me either.
Well, not that I didn't want the chance to bite into your ass, but yeah. How about we try and get you out of here?
I got it.
Sandy has unlocked a camp interaction.
I'm gonna start
God
picking up
damn
all
it.
Bart stuff to take to him.
Bart, don't resist. I got you, buddy. And I'm gonna try to vortex and warp him out of there.
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Bart. I was very heartbroken that we were the traitor this whole time. I swear.
Wasn't him though.
Yeah, and I'm terribly sorry, but I've been stuck in this sensory deprivation room for hours. It's
Okay.
been
Yeah, I was so concerned. I was like, oh no, you're the traitor. We have to kill you. Oh, my heart, it breaks.
uh-huh. I'm
Here's
sure.
your stuff. I
He
just
yelled
drop it to
something
the
about
floor.
pocket sand at some point.
Fair. Good to
I don't
know.
know you, but your companions seem to be really quick to want to attack you. Really seem to get some enjoyment out of you being the traitor. I don't know what that says about your little scenario.
No, that's fair. I've probably done plenty to warrant that.
I can't think of anything.
I mean, I did eat your in-laws.
It happens.
What? What?
He's not joking.
Don't worry about this big guy. And then just like slap you on the, I don't know, elbow, because that's all I can reach.
Okay.
Are
Stop.
gifts freakishly tall?
7 and
Seven,
they're-
seven.
Like 7 foot something.
I'm
That's pretty damn
7'7".
tall, yeah.
They're normally 8 to 9 feet tall.
Oh,
but
so you're a
that seems-
short gift.
Oh, you're
I decided that was too much for a ranger to be 8. It depends upon which lore you read. They're somewhere between 7 and 9 feet tall.
I hide behind
Yeah.
the tree. Motherfucker, you are the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Bart's 6'1", but you're still a lot
Yeah.
taller than him.
Heads taller. Yeah.
That's so
Just,
funny.
like,
He's
Slaps you on the elbow and starts picking up his stuff.
Now, Bart,
So what's the
you have been watching this entire time through a magic scribe ball that the proctor of this exam has been allowing you to look through.
Oh, good.
now he knows how I would take him down.
And you are, of course, apparently the first person here aware of the one for sure telltale sign of how that was not you.
Yeah,
was it that he didn't thank me when I helped him? No, I'm joking.
I wasn't using the spear.
Yeah, I was wondering. I wasn't gonna say anything.
I just thought he
That was my first question to Joey when he messaged me. He was like, "Oh, do I have all Bart's stuff then?" Like, yeah, but you got a fake copy of the spear.
Could not
Uh,
duplicate the spear. It's an artifact.
Also, it lives in my prison wallet.
It's just right here.
Out it
Well.
comes. Yeah, Bart starts putting on his armor and very methodically strapping all the plates to his naked body. So, what's the plan from here?
I believe there's more questions that you all had for me. You turn and you see this electrical figure with no discernible eyes or mouth, just openings of where those things would be, like a mockery to show you or make you feel comfortable, but all it does is make you feel uncomfortable.
I'm gonna take a couple steps back and be like, "This is all you, Glenn." Unless someone else has questions.
Well,
I mean, I would figure we would all have questions at this point.
you all
Oh,
are
God,
welcome to ask as many questions as you deem necessary to be content, as you have successfully evaded most of my traps.
That was 2 trials, right?
Well, there's
The
a lot of
mark-
tests. There's
You
the
said there's
first
2
room.
more. Yeah.
The first room, the second room, the finding him behind that illusion in the wall, the Marut, and then Bart. That's all 5.
And then, yeah, and then the tunnel.
Oh yeah, so 6.
Yeah, we went through a lot of testing, quote unquote.
So, while you guys gather out whatever ideas you have for different questions, I think we're going to call the session here this week. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a great time, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.